Hey guys, Kurt from Time Machine Transport and Mr. Clyde, right turn Clyde. What's up, Bubba? Anyways, thanks TVK. What's up, brother? Love you. Just over here at the VA waiting for my one-on-one therapy appointment. Because I'm crazy. So, anyways, so the thing about these drones, again, you have to look at what is the end game. What is you got to constantly ask yourself, what is the end game? Well, the end game on this one is pretty obvious. So if say we can do different scenarios. You do one, if they are from another country, from a black ops program, whatever the case is, why would they have lights on them? Why would they have lights on them? It's kind of like people don't realize, or maybe people do, they just don't give a shit. But when a plane, so say for instance the president's doomsday plane, right, goes up, and or another plane, or even a helicopter, whatever the case is. If it's military, I'm not really sure if it's military or all aircraft can do it. You can shut off your transponder, which I think commercial can do that as well. I think anybody can do that, actually. Look it up. You could turn off your transponder and just completely go dark. So wherever you shut it off, that's going to be your last known location. So this goes for the same thing. So if the president's doomsday plane is, doesn't want to be tracked, they just shut that off and people don't know where they are or where it is. So the same thing flies for these drones. That she's the defense press secretary, I think, Serena something or other, Singh or something like that. So they had the reporters asking her in this TV thing, are these American drones or military drones? The reporter asked, are these American drones or U.S. military drones? And she immediately said, they're not military drones. But she didn't say they're not American drones. So they're not lying. But you have to ask yourself, what's the end game here? Why, if it's a black ops program, or if it's technology that the government didn't want us to see, why have the lights on there? I mean, these things are lit up like Christmas trees. All the videos that are coming out, they're lit up like Christmas trees. Why would a black ops program want those to be seen? Why would another country, like this whole mothership, Iran mothership is off the East Coast and in the Atlantic and all that? Come on, guys. There's a few things at stake here. How is it that remember when that weather balloon from China was floating over the country and people were tracking it, or the news was tracking it from, was it like all the way from Washington all the way like to the East Coast, right? And eventually they just shot it down. How is it that you can have, look at my buddy over there. Yeah, those are his nuggets, not mine. Seriously, he's spoiled. So, why is it that these things are being seen? They want us to see these drones. They need us to see these drones. There's an end game to this. If they didn't want it to be seen, it's not going to be seen. If they didn't want it to be heard, it wouldn't be heard. If you truly believe in a deep state, which more and more people are getting on board with the deep state thing, and that's it, right? So the fact is, you have to ask yourself, what is the end game? They want us to see those drones. They want that. They need that. because they're going to pull some backdoor shit on us and say, it's this country. So we're going to go ahead and just unleash, the fury of hell on them, right? They need this war to happen. They need this to be a thing. I don't know how it works exactly with the presidential election. If the current administration stays in power or stays in the current administration. But read this with me. So I looked this up. Quite simple, and I'm going to be late. I'm actually not late yet. What happens if a president-elect passes away at the last minute? So what if this is short term, or not short term, but this is shortened. What if the candidate dies after the election, but before the inauguration on January 20th? The 20th Amendment states that if the president-elect dies before beginning his term, then the vice president-elect assumes his or her spot. However, the point at which candidate officially becomes president-elect is debatable. He or she definitely assumes the title after January 6th. When a joint session of Congress officially counts the Electoral College votes and declares a winner, but the shift could be said to occur immediately after the Electoral College. And then it says if the candidate dies after December 15th, but before January 6th, Congress, when it convenes, has to decide whether to count the votes cast for him. In 1872, 3 electoral votes cast on the late Horace Greeley were discounted by Congress, but it's unclear whether votes cast for a living candidate would subsequently dies after be treated the same. So basically, it'd be up to Congress to vote in the president. All this stuff with the whole Trump clipping thing, how they're talked about, Trump is this and Trump is that. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But they need us to go and do this whole drones thing, so it's up there. They did the whole Trump assassination thing, several times. So now they're building up that story or that narrative where it says, well, we had all these drones from Iran or from Russia or whatever the case is. So we had to act on, on national security, right? We need our nation secure. So we had to do this. Oh, and by the way, Trump is either ill, he can't do office, and blah, blah, blah. So we're gonna appoint Vance in there or maybe somebody else. People, you got to look at the end game here, man. You don't eat up all this shit, and just regurgitate it and say, oh yeah, it's alien. Come on, man. Why would they want us to see those drones? There's a reason, and it's not good. Anyways, I got to get in here with my therapist. So anyways, please like and subscribe to the channel. Ciao.